Ravens.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go here in Baltimore. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback. This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's going to put it up and take a shot for Hopkins.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9.
From 29, here's 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Warren. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Lashante Wester now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. It's a gain of 34.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Jackson. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will get into the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down. They'll come up on the 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Rodgers. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch me. That's Woods. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rodgers heading back to Metcalf. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. First down for Aaron. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the
This has
3-yard
been
line.
some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Derek Harmon, first rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop. Second down and 8. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
To kick off for Baltimore.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to the line.
He finds Austin with the ground. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead.
Ravens 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Now Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. We'll try and run it here with Warren. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Fourth down, Rodgers. And he's going to pick up the first down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. Play action now with Rodgers. This one on court, looking for Woods. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And third down coming up. Again, it's Rodgers. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
Awful time to get a penalty. Now first and 15. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back, and is very close to a first down.
Brings up second and
Now
inches.
second and inches.
Steelers 21-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And the Baltimore.
So on these play calls, Mike, on third and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing.
And it's a touchdown! To within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minutes.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Patterson now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steelers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. On play action, Rodgers. Get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Steelers 21.
And you just can't help but feel for a guy in this situation, Mike. I mean, he's got a chance to be the hero. His guys get him down there, put him in position to win the game here late. But he couldn't convert. It's a lonely feeling walking off that field.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out a 1-point victory.
Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Now Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now, saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Moore, the man in motion. Here's Allen. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Shakir hauls it in. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook from 8 yards out. And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. To throw is Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Allen off the play fake. That is complete downfield to Knox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now he fires deep for Shakir. That is incomplete.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
And this one too low.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing now is Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. That is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 15. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll air this one toward Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Adafe Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Allen and Knox teaming up there for a Buffalo first down.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Looking to throw. Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge it.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Naldi Matabike. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive.
crossing route. He finds Likely.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Inside handoff, Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson. Complete. It's Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
And they're back within 8. It's 15-7. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. A beautiful fake.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
James Cook. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Allen.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Well, backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. That is caught by Shakir.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 40.
12 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Now Allen.
Completes to Shakir once again.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. To throw is Allen. Allen going to run with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Eckrisher. Brandon Condrington to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another one for Cook. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Bill.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's to the sideline, and Shakir snags it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So first down from the 41.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Bills first
From the
down.
shotgun, it's Allen. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on first down. Allen escapes the pocket. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Cordero Patterson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the air on first down. Rogers. It's his back, Jalen Warren. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On second down, Warren finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers find an answer with their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second and pretty long here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Rodgers from the gun. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
26. Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he drives it up to the 24. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Allen on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Buffalo.
Again, Allen to the air. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
1st down, Bills.
1st and 10 from the 43. Allen going to throw again. Getting out to his left. Oh, Allen loses it. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. Here's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Allen looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him was a night.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Peyton Wilson! And the Steelers get the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
First down. Here's Rodgers. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Bills will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made. And he's brought down at the line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Allen looking to throw this. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2.
14. Steelers 10.
2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Taking a shot deep here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Cole Bishop. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our... I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half.
Tyler Bass to kick
Bass now to kick this away. Patterson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic and hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
A gain of 17
That play good for
yards.
17 and a first down.
And the Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trying to get outside here with Warren. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Tackle made at his
I don't mind that call on the early downs.
It's a
Give that
pickup of
defense
3.
something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On first down, Warren. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Joey Bosa. A loss of 2. Brings up third down and 6.
They'll throw, third and long. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
LaVisca Chenault to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills set to take over offensively. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now, Allen. Shakir with the grab. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Bills first down.
We've set it down from the 37. Allen now on first down. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The Steelers calling their first time out. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Allen setting up to throw. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4, equals a first down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bills clinging to a 1-point lead. Second and 6 coming up here. Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 13. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now run by Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. This is Cook on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's third and 7. Back to throw. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is a designed run for Allen. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get.
Jackson about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. Cordero Patterson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year. Taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play action here with Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
It's third and long. Here's Rodgers. Forced that to his right. Here's the dump off to Warren. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They're going for it. It's Rodgers. It's everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. DeJounte Wester to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action. Here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Out of the gun, Henry. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 6-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. Pistol snap to Jackson. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turn. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Short pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Automatic first down. Horn.
A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. First down, here's Lamar. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
13-yard line.
Quick, ready?
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Play fake, Jackson. Brought in. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie and can take the lead here in the second. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Ravens 7, Steelers 6.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Dante Kent with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steelers did wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Rodgers from the gun. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. It is caught at the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Rodgers going to get the Steelers set to go for 2.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Lamar now from the gun. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
Well, this This is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Patterson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Rogers. It's a screen play to Warren. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35. First down throw here by Rogers. Connects on the crosser. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the 3rd quarter started.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. The tight end in motion now. On first down, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. First down throw for Jackson. Finds him on the crossing route. He gets loose down the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead to 2 scores now. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kent on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Completed left side to Smith. And he gets this forward to the 19.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer in talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Galloping inside the 40. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Offense up to the line fast. And partner, did you hear a whistle? I didn't, but he must have thought that he heard one because he just spiked the football. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. He didn't get it by much, but he did get it. Tucks it in bottom right. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Rodgers going to throw on first. Chased out to his right. He's running with it and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. The 30. He's at the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Pat Freiermuth the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Steelers 19. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Western on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
He was covered by Patrick King.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 40.
Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. The toss now to Henry. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking to throw. Pushes it towards his running back. It's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers put together a wonderful return. Gets it back inside the 40 following the interception.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. Taking a chance to the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every...
Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. They send a tight end in motion. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down. Here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Andrews has it, working downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. LaVisca Chenault to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Cook. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Round 80.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
7-yard gain.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Round 80.
Now the shotgun gives to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this clock moving.
This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Allen. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're to the end of one. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Here's a give to Cook. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Look out, right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it's 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
They'll go. Allen. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run it with Cook. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Allen setting. Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen looking to throw this. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately they go for 2. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. I know the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision in those points.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Lamar off the play fake. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Chenault on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 8 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing here, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd down, here's Allen again. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Allen on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another two-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Pistol snap to Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hopkins on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get wins of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Trying to hit his fullback there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Looking to throw. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Here's Lamar. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and goal.
Let's go. Hey, Alpha,
Again, it's Jackson to the air. They did it! He made the interception! Matt Milano in to pick it off.
Jackson's pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Connects with Cook. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And that last pick 6 might just be the nail in the coffin of their hopes in this one, Brock, as that lead now stretches to 2 possessions.
Well, we get to see now how these guys react to this kind of adversity. Do they shake it off and be aggressive? Because we know they've got to score and score quickly.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It's Henry on the counter. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Trying to catch him with a draw. It does not work. Send it backwards. And now they're left with a 4th down to figure out. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL...
Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Brandon Condrington to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
319!
Allen comes out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
For Dawson Knox.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Allen looking to throw. Drops it off to Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down. 1st and 10.
To the air again, Allen. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Wilson on the coverage.
To throw again, it's Allen. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Downfield, and Shakir has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Steelers nothing. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll start the drive with Warren. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those... little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They'll go again with Warren. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Steelers.
Warren once more. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Whether they meant to go to him or was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
On fourth down, it's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Steelers. First down.
They run with Warren. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Firing quickly as Rodgers completes. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On second down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now Rodgers on his third and short. He finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. It's his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept in catching it as well.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on third and 1. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense. And it could...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers get their first points of this game just before halftime. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1 for 1.
And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1, 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Yeah, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. He's got it. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown.
Bills 15, Steelers 8.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Dante Kent with a return. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He puts some air under it deep down the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Kent on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. They can tie it with a touchdown and an extra point. Our score right now, 15-8. The run from Warren here to start the 3rd. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They'll hand it off to Warren. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's good for a couple of yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Rodgers off the play action. Catch made by Austin. Continuing to move past the 45. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Oh, puts some air under this one. Right side. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get it back up close to their 40 as he's But if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one gains 7. And the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cook. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made right at midfield. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point
Running from the gun here. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Kent on the return. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rodgers from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Finds his man over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Going again here. It's Rogers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again, Rogers. He does get to him. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Aaron Rodgers travels from the pocket. A big gain on the play. It's 5th down.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.